Hello. I have been trying to film this video for far too long. I've been saying that I wanted to start a YouTube channel for many years, and I guess today is the day. Monday, February 3rd at 9 p.m. is when we're starting. In this video, I want to film and get footage and content of the behind the scenes of what it's like to throw a supper club and kind of explain the process and what I'm learning and what I have learned from the past supper clubs that I've thrown, kind of everything that goes into throwing on one of these events. Over the last couple years, I've had 4 of them, and I'm hoping to throw them more frequently now that I kind of have a good grasp as to how to do them. I've also spent some time working in restaurants, and that has really boosted my confidence and helped me with just feeling more prepared for these events. I grew up in a family that always threw dinner parties, always had something to celebrate, I guess you could say. And so throwing a dinner party and having people over and feeding people isn't the most foreign thing to me, but it was hard to figure out how to do that, charge money for it, and like have people pay to come to these events. Yeah, I guess this will be like a little vlog on day in a life, or I guess weeks in the life leading up to a supper club and everything that goes into it and how I get prepared for the event. This is going to be my second Galentine's. We did one last year and it was a 30-person event, very hectic. I definitely bit off a little bit more than I could chew with that event. After that event, I went and got like a real restaurant job for the first time. Put a lot of things in perspective for me, and I definitely learned a lot in the last year of working in kitchens. So hopefully this Galentine's goes a lot smoother, at least on my end of things. I know all my guests said they had a great time and didn't notice all the chaos that was happening, but definitely in the kitchen, in the back of house, it was quite chaotic. I'm really excited to take you guys along with me and show you what this is all about. I will take you guys along with me recipe testing. I have 2 things I want to recipe test. The train's going by. Are family style friendly, so like multiple dishes of the same thing going to different parts of the table and everyone kind of just like picking what they want. I'm trying to play around to see with like portion control and if that enables people to eat less or more of what they can and not. So I guess it's all just a big experiment. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, welcome to my tiny little kitchen. It's the next day, and as I promised, I'm gonna be recipe testing. It's currently 1:15 in the afternoon. I have book club later tonight. I wanna get the recipe tests done before then. Turned out okay. It tastes pretty good. It went based off a recipe I found online. This recipe doesn't require you to make a real custard, and I think that's what's missing. You get the grapefruit flavor really profoundly, which is what I wanted. I love the taste of grapefruit, like in any type of dessert, so I really want it to come through. I realized I was doing a poor job at documenting all the things I am doing for supper club. Today has been a day of, I had a meeting in the morning and then I was running errands for supper club. So I've been to 3 different thrift stores that are near my parents' house. And then I had to drive down south to a distribution center and I picked up the wine for supper club. Elemental, thank you so much for sending it over. My uncle works for this wine company and he is kindly gifting me the wine to serve at supper club and also to give as a parting gift at the end of the party. So that was very nice of him. Thank you so much, Uncle Dan. You'll have seen pictures and videos by this point, but I'm trying to do like it's gonna be bright reds and pinks and orange and yellows, disco Galentine's vibes. I'm trying to stay within budget and not spend a lot of my budget on decor because the last few supper clubs, a lot of it has gone to that just because I've been like trying to like get more stuff, but I have like a good decent amount now. So a lot of the stuff I'm doing is like handmade, made from at home, DIY, and then just like flowers and stuff. But I also really only ever shop secondhand, and I try to like borrow, shop secondhand, and thrifted when I can. So yeah. supper club eve. It's Friday and Roma and I are headed to the shops to go finish doing all the shopping that we have left to do. I just went through everything I had at the house already and at my house and checked off my list, and then I organized all the plating and decided what dishes were gonna go on what plates. And now we're just gonna go finish up and get the rest of our things, and then we'll start cooking. So, I'll take you along. In here just prepping away. Had a little dramatic episode, but we're back and we're getting it all done. Morning. I haven't even looked in the mirror, so I apologize. I have no idea what I look like. I know I have some pimple patches on. Good morning. It's day of supper club, and I'm just getting up. I slept in. It's like 6:55 when I woke up. I have a long list of to-dos that I need to finish, but feeling pretty good on prep. Gotta set the table. I actually need to run to the farmer's market and get a few more things. But yeah, I'm excited. I'll try to film more today and keep you in the loop. I said I'm new. Well, that was a bummer. The gluten-free bread guy that I wanted to buy my bread from, I asked him 2 weeks ago if he was gonna be here, and apparently he is no longer at this farmer's market, so.
Found a better one.
That was sad. I forgot to put the little fork holes in. That's just small. Bunch of silver. I'm starting to stress. There's a lot going on.
Buns up.
In front of you, we have our welcome snack. That is going to be an NBAV boat with a blue cheese dip. It has candied pecans, tart cherries, pear, all the good stuff. And then we have a simple potato chip that is made a little fancy with some sherry vinegar and za'atar seasoning. So snack on those. After this, we're gonna, your fingers, after this, we're gonna clear the whole diner, and then we'll come out with dessert with fresh plates. So it is now Monday, 2 days after supper club, and I just wanted to chat and kind of debrief everything that went down and kind of talk about the event. I'm not sure how much was filmed prior to the event, and then I know I didn't film any of the cleanup, so I was just really done and dusted and just wanted to get out of there. It was a very fun event. We had 14 ladies, and it was just a night full of lots of new friends, old friends, love and joy, and it was just really fun to celebrate Galentines and see some people I haven't seen in a while, some new faces. Overall, the event went great. We, of course, had a lot of leftover food, as usual. I'm still getting that part of this all down. I'm a chronic overfeeder, and I always have been, and my biggest fear is not having enough food for people, so I definitely always overestimate how much we're gonna eat. But hey, they're leftovers. I had lentils for breakfast this morning, so it definitely is not as profitable when that happens. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to make this video to kind of give you a little insight as to how I put on supper clubs and kind of the work and the time and effort and energy and creativity that it takes to put something like this on. They're so fun, and I genuinely don't feel like it's work at all. I stress myself out more than I need to, for sure, but at the end of the day, there's nothing else I'd rather be doing. A goal of mine is to eventually continue to grow my social media platform so that I can be recognized by brands and start doing these for brand events and influencer events, and doing these supper clubs on a bigger, grander scale with a bigger budget, so that I can hire help, I can be more and more creative with the menu, and also take away a little bit of profit and make this a full-time job. So that's the overall goal with all these, is just to continue doing them, practice, and get better each time. Yeah, hopefully people start to recognize the idea and take an interest into it, because they are super fun and they're not super popular here in San Diego quite yet. My goal is just to continue to spread awareness and continue to show everybody that follows me and that attends these events how much fun eating plants and seasonal food can be. I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. I'll leave it at that, and I will see you in the next one.